Hello students, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine and welcome back to your next English class. This is your Nupur ma'am speaking, and you can see the lesson which was going on models, and as I have already discussed about the definitions of models and how many kinds of auxiliaries are there, and I have started the uses of so many models also: should, would, will. There are so many models, so these are extra models. So I have told you that I will discuss some more uses of models. So these are some more uses of models today I will explain. So without delaying our time, I will start today's class. So please be concentrate, and I will request you to note down all the lines in your copy, anywhere in your page, in your copy. So it will be helpful for you to give description after some days, because after this uses of models, after this all, I will give you practice work. Means practice work on these models. You have to fill in the blanks with models, you have to do something work. So on that moment you can understand, right? And you have to remember all the uses of models, where you can put will, where you can put can, where you will put could. So you have to remember this also. See, today I will discuss uses of can and could. There are two models, can and could. We use can to say something is possible. Whenever you are using can, means you are telling some possibility, okay, that someone has ability or an opportunity. And what kind of possibility? That possibility that someone has that ability or opportunity. It means is able to. Okay. And can is also used for permission. See, sometimes you can use this word for taking a permission also. Right? See, you can go now. Okay. This is one permission. Right? Can I go now to the market? This is also another permission. Can I do it? Suppose you are telling can I do it, means this is here you are telling some possibility. Can I do it? There's some emotion in your ability. Similarly, could is a past form of can, right? Could is a past tense of can. So could is used in the past tense. Okay, it is more polite than can. It is very politeful. It is a more politeful word than can. Okay. See. Suppose you are telling we could travel the whole day. You are telling in the past form, past tense, and like just you are telling in a politeness. There is a possibility. There is a possibility. We could travel the whole day. Sorry. So here you are expressing your ability or possibility. You are expressing your ability also. We could travel the whole day. We could travel. There is a possibility. Okay. The opportunity. She could play the piano when she was wrong. When she was wrong, she could play the piano. So there is also opportunity, or there is also ability you are showing, possibility you are showing. Next, could you lend me your pen for a while? So there you can see the politeness. There is a permission. There is a permission. There is a not only permission but also politeness is there. So you are telling it in a polite way. Could you lend me your pen for a while? Right? So these are the uses of can and could. And next is the uses of may and might. Okay. These are also may and might. Is may or might is used as principal verb to denote some permission, to denote some possibility, to denote some doubtness, uncertainty. So there are so many uses you will see after some time. But first of all, you have to understood may and might. May is a present form, might is a past form. Okay. So may and might is used. This is used in as principal verb to denote, suppose, permission. May is used on formal occasions. Okay. May is used on formal occasions. Whenever you are telling, may I go now? You may go. Okay. Suppose you are telling, may I come in? So this is a formal technique to talk to someone else. May is used on formal occasions, right? So this is may I go now? Yes, you may go. Suppose you are telling answer. Okay. Next, something possible in present or future. Okay, something is possibility in present time or future time. Suppose you are telling it may rain tonight. It may rain tonight. He may come today. There is a possibility. You are not sure about it. That's it. Yes, he will come or not. He may come or not. Yes, suppose you are telling it will rain. Means you are sure about it that it will rain. But suppose you are telling it may rain tonight. So there is a possibility. Okay. So something possible in future, present or future. So there you can use may. Okay. It may rain tonight. He may come today. It might be a bomb. Be careful. It might be a bomb. Be careful. You are not sure about that. Just you are telling it by your sixth sense. Maybe it might be a bomb. Be careful. I might go to the disco tomorrow. Okay, so there is a possibility. You can use these two words in possibility, where may and might. Suppose a possibility in present time or future time, you can use these words. I might go to disco tomorrow. It is about tomorrow. I might go means there is a possibility. Go or not go. Okay, there is a possibility. So I hope you have understood till here the uses of can and could, the difference between can and could, the uses of may and might. First of all, permission. Second of all, possibility. Third is doubt or uncertainty. If you have doubt on anything else, you are not sure about that. You have a confusion. You are confused about that. That is called doubt, right? See, he may not have spoken the truth. Already you have known about the line. Already have told, but you are not sure about the lines. Those lines are truth or not. Maybe there is some lie. That is why he may not have spoken the truth. Okay, you are just in doubt. Maybe he told me lie. He may not have spoken the truth. You can see the models may, and after that not, negative word, and after that have, after that third form of the main verb. You can see the structure. Already I have discussed about it, right? Next, she may catch the train in time. She may catch the train in time. It is also a doubt or the uncertainty. It is not sure that she will arrive at the perfect time to the station, and she may catch the train in time. It is a doubtfulness. It is uncertain. Okay, so if you have a doubt on anything else, that then you can say she may catch the train in time. Okay, so this is also another uses of may and might. Another use, possibility. It may rain tonight. She may pass if she works hard. See, before it you can see a permission, a possible in present or future. It is also already discussed. Now it is discussed some more examples. This example already you have seen. It may rain tonight. See this example. Okay, she may pass if she works hard. There is a condition, not only condition, it is a possibility. There is a possibility to pass if she works hard. Then she will pass. She may pass. Okay, so you can understand there is a possibility about this. Okay, then some more uses in negative and interrogative also. These models are used. See, when may we expect you? You are asking a question. You are asking a question to someone else. Interrogative sentence. Already you have seen one negative sentence about it. He may not have spoken the truth. Already you have seen a negative sentence. This is just a question, interrogative sentence. When may we expect you? Suppose you are going somewhere and there is after some hours, after 2 or 3 hours, there is a meeting or there is something else, and suppose someone is asking you, when may we expect you? you are going now, so when may we expect you? Okay, so there is a question. What may be the result of this war? What may be the result of this war? So there is an interrogative sentence, and there is also, you can see the not negative sense, but it's a affirmative sense, but it is a question, and you can understand when may we expect you. There is a possibility. There is a there is a possibility. What may be the result of this war? This is also the expectation. Okay, it's also the opportunity, right? Next, wish. If you are expressing your wish, may God help you, may you live long. These are the expression of your wish, of your feelings, like wish. You are expressing your wish, what kind of feelings you have in your mind. So in that case also you can use may. Okay, suppose a purpose. He works hard. Why he works hard? So that he may become rich. He works hard so that he may become rich. So you can understand there is a purpose, uddesho. In this Bengali, uddesho, there is a purpose, there is a scope. If he works hard, then he may become rich. We eat so that we may live. We eat so that we may live. So you can understand there is a purpose. So how many times you can use this for expressing purpose, for expressing wish, for expressing negative sense in an interrogative mark, for expressing possibility, for expressing permission, for expressing possibility in present or future time, for expressing doubt or uncertainty. So to express this kind of sense, conception of your mind, you can use may, might, both. Okay, now you have to understand where you can use may, where you can put might. So it will depend on you. So this is today I have given you a lesson about models: can, could, may and might. 4 models are there. So please note down it all, and wait for the next day. I will discuss about some more models, and then I will give you practice work. So please do it in your home, and thank you so much. Wait for the next day. Bye bye.